This is my review of the Levoit 600s. This is a humidifier that will have the heat function. So I'll demonstrate how that works. In order to activate the unit, just turn it on and off here. And then you'll set the mist level. You can add, there's 3 levels like this, 1, 2, 3. Then your humidity percentage, this, you can set it to the 2 bars, which is on all the time. It will just keep running. You can set it to 65%, 70%, 75, 80, and it starts at 40%. So you can cycle through that and choose your humidity level. So this is connected to a humidistat within the humidifier, and that will automatically shut off when your humidity level in your room is reached. So that covers the mist, that covers the humidity. We also have a timer here that you can set for 1 hour. You press that again, 2 hours, and etc. So now that will run for 6 hours. And you can also have a warm setting. So the warm setting, it has 3 levels. So 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if you can hear this on the recording, but you do have a little click that turns on that you hear when the heat setting is applied. So that means that there is a contactor in the electronics that turns on the heating element, and that will make the mist warm. What this does is make it evaporate in your home environment a lot faster. And so you also have a sleep setting. Now on the sleep setting, you won't have the possibility of putting the heat setting on because it is a little bit more noisy than the regular setting. So watch when I put sleep mode, you'll see the screen will be dark and the heat will no longer be applied. So you can have, as you saw there, both timer and sleep mode. So sleep mode just means that it goes dark. Turn the sleep mode off and then you get the display back on. So you do have these nozzles here that you can direct the mist to any place you want. So let me just show you the mist output if the mist is at the maximum. So you have the 1 blue square there, and you can have 2, 3. And as you can see, it's a substantial amount of mist. Depending on the room you're trying to humidify, you can see that it is a fair amount of mist. That is a pretty good unit as far as mist output goes. And again, if you want to have it evaporate faster, then you would put on the warm mist here on 3. Just note that if you use this setting, you will have to clean the components a lot more, because if you heat the water as it evaporates, it leaves behind a lot more of the minerals. So that is something to consider. Right now, I'll just show you a bit of the inside of the unit, how simple it is to fill it up. Basically, you take off this cap and it's a top filling unit, and notice that none of the water falls out when you pick up this container here. So inside, just pour this over here, put this over here. Inside, all you have to do is you have a floater here. You can see it's full of water, and you just have to remove this part here, and where you clean the unit is right here. Now you see in the scale, hopefully you can see this on the video, there's a bunch of scale in there already. That's very hot water. That's the heating element. So you'll get a lot of mineral deposits that are right here in this section. That is the heater here. This is the ultrasonic piezo, so that vibrates at a very high frequency, and that makes it so that the water evaporates into a mist. And so you got the piezo here, you have the heating element here, which is very, very hot. And so this is where, if you use the heating unit, the heating portion of this humidifier, you will get a lot of minerals built up there. Also in here, there's a little filter that filters the water that you can clean out as well. There's the installation, put it back in, on rather. That back on. So I'm super satisfied with this Levoit 600s humidifier. As far as the technology goes, it's fantastic. The kind of the possibilities you have with this, especially with the, if you want to have your room at a very high humidity level and you don't want it to get fogged up, you don't want to see that mist, you'll have it evaporate a lot faster with this heated mist. So that is something to consider. And I found these nozzles really excellent. You can send it all one direction, as I am here, or you can have a larger mist output, wider mist output rather, like that. You can see the two nozzles here are dissipating that mist really well. Another feature I wanted to mention here is the ability to add some essential oils to your indoor air mist. So it's in this little drawer here that is at the bottom of the unit. It's a bit hard to take out, but that's good because you don't want it to unclip by accident. But basically inside you have this air filter here and this pad. So what happens is that the air goes into the unit here, and as the air flows over this pad, it will pick up some of that scent and send it into the air intake of the device, which is here. Just add a couple of drops of your favorite essential oils and you'll have a nice mist of that essential oil. Things like tea tree oil are a great example. Clip that back into place. So there you go, the Levoit 600s. Fantastic humidifier, highly recommend it. And thanks for watching the video, and I will see you on the next one.